Good evening, Red Raider fans, and welcome to the Baylor Broadcasting Network's coverage of Week 3 football action. Tonight at Heywood Stadium, your Baylor Red Raiders take on the Fighting Irish of Father Ryan. This game tonight holds a lot of importance, as this is the first Division II AA game for both teams. Baylor comes to the game with a lot of confidence as they continue their 2-0 season, and they hope to continue that success tonight. Father Ryan also comes into this game 2-0. We'd like to remind you that tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. Looking to buy or refinance a home? Then go with the company you can trust, Franklin American Mortgage, your nationally recognized mortgage lender. Whether you're working directly with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners, you get the financing that best meets your needs and the service you deserve. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Tonight's game is brought to you both online or live on the radio at 1070 AM WFOI. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we return, we'll discuss tonight's game.
Number 5, senior running back, Raquel Hopkins. Number 7, junior linebacker, Aaron McLeod. Number 8, senior quarterback and defensive back, Javante Graham. Number 9, wide receiver, junior Andrew Cox.
Tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive.
Number 22, junior space kicker.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins, Baylor class of 78 at 423-267-5471 or visit us on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com.
Number 70, junior offensive line.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown on South Broad Street or right down Single Mountain Road in Red Bank for a post-game bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker-thin, crust-style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes. And the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Red Raider fans, both young and old.
The head coach for Father Ryan.
Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best value, Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit prattliving.com. Pratt Homes in Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go
Number
Raiders.
6, senior quarterback, Landry Taylor. Number 7, senior
Kelly Auto Group.
Reggie Upshaw.
At Baylor, going the distance is commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shalloper and Riverfront at MLK.
Defensive back, Jeffrey Bowens.
Wells Fargo Advisors. In football, a Hail Mary pass or a trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232.
Number 33, senior running back.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts at 735 Broad Street, downtown. Visit Jane's Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 3:30, or on the web at janesfinejewelry.com. Stop by to see Jane's eye-catching rings, bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. Jane's also specializes in unique gifts and custom work. Your outdated pieces can be redesigned for a one-of-a-kind new look. Jane's. Small shop, big selection.
Derek Green. Number 63, junior center, Trey Bushey.
Welcome back to Heywood Stadium, where your Baylor Red Raiders prepare for kickoff. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. Hey sports fans, are you buying or refinancing a home? then look no further than the professionals at Franklin American Mortgage. You always get a winning game plan and customer service that's second to none when you work with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Daryl, coming into this game, the Red Raiders have definitely proven their worth, but there's no denying the fact that we have some things to prove upon. What can this team do today to continue their success on the field?
Alex, as we get into conference play, mistakes and those false start and penalties like that and things like that, we need to be tightening those things up, and the margin of error is definitely, as you get into conference play, has to be taken care of. And with Father Ryan now going to a double wing offense and playing your assignment is going to be critical to the success that we have defensively, and offensively they bring back a lot of experience, and just playing good, sound, fundamental football will be a key tonight in this conference matchup game.
Yeah, last week we saw a lot of great skill all around on this Baylor team. We saw just this team really come together, and they showed us that their balance is really just, it's a great factor to the team. But we did see some few slip-ups that are definitely fixable, and with the caliber of team, the high caliber team that we saw last week, when those things are fixed, this team is going to be able to compete with the top teams in the state, like Innsworth, the Brentwoods, the MBAs, and it's going to be fun to watch when it all comes together.
Absolutely, you tighten things up and you start to throw the ball vertically downfield. Coach Massey said at the end of the last game that we're still at baby steps in offense, but as you get into conference play and the schedule tighten up, Alex, you're going to have to start playing more efficiently. Offensively and defensive have just been tremendous, and we just hope tonight that aspect of it continue, and we just move forward and get better each week.
We invite you to please remain standing while the Baylor band, under the direction of Tom Schau, plays the Baylor alma mater.
Folks, we're going to take a quick pause for the playing of the Baylor alma mater.
Returning at here. So often on this campus we are awed by the beauty of the earth, the mountains around us, the river below us, and the trees above us make us want to shout for joy. But tonight we are aware that many of our fellow citizens are finding that living on this earth can be quite a challenge. We pray for those whose well-being has been damaged by storms and circumstances beyond their control. Strengthen their hope and their resolve as they strive to rebuild their lives. Make us all instruments of care and concern for the wider community. Teach us how to help those who struggle. May their concerns become our concerns. Give us a willingness to open our eyes and our pocketbooks. Challenge us to give of our time, so that no one will feel totally alone. We give thanks to the two institutions that are represented on this field tonight, and the faith traditions that gave them birth and now offer them guidance. May we be as good as our reputations. Protect our players, guide our coaches, and remind us that we have reasons to shout and cheer every day. Amen.
back, folks. We just heard the live playing of the American National Anthem, played by the Baylor Band and Orchestra. Daryl, it's going to be a good game tonight, we can tell already. First division game. What are some key things that Baylor's going to have to do tonight to get this game?
Well, offensively, we're going to have to control the line of scrimmage. We're going to have to get them out of the box by throwing the ball down the field, so we can and hopefully get them into where they got 5 men around the line of scrimmage, and then we can go to running the ball. So, but defensively, they run the double wing, and we're going to have to play assignment football and make sure guys are fitting in the right places in the secondary, because one guy out of their space and out of their gap, Alex, can create a long run in the type of offense that they run, and you got to play fundamentally sound tonight, and hopefully our guys, I know I went over and the coaches were working hard this week, and and I know we got a good game plan, and these guys are prepared, and it's just a matter of going out tonight and executing the plan that we got in play, and hopefully our guys are prepared. I feel like we are.
Definitely, Dale. And as you said, Father Ryan comes into this game with a reputation of a young offensive line, but Baylor actually came to this season with the same reputation, and our offensive line has proved it to be spectacular. So we can't come into this game thinking that's going to be a weakness of Father Ryan, but we definitely need to test the waters and try to exploit that fact by, as you said, just spreading them out and then trying to attack up through the middle. But one of the big factors of the game tonight is our starting running back so far in the season, George Porter, number 29. He is out with an ankle injury that he suffered late in the game last week. So starting tonight, we've got to believe is going to be Houston Clements, and Houston is not a big step down from George. Houston is one heck of a running back. He's not the biggest of players, but he is one of the strongest, and he hits the hole hard. He's got the speed, and he's going to get his time to shine tonight.
Well, I mean, Alex, we've been saying over and over again that we feel like that we've developed a good program here, and you'll have to prove it tonight. A good program means that you have guys in the backup role that's able to step in and perform, and injuries are a part of football. It always have been, and it always will be, and you've got to have players step up, and hopefully these guys go through the sign tonight, do it big, let the smile fall under that. Hopefully the Red Raiders are prepared just in that way tonight, Alex.
No doubt about it, though. Fireworks are going off here. Father Ryan takes the field, and here come your Baylor Red Raiders, led by defensive man number 25, Russell Burton, sporting the American flag. The energy is definitely out here tonight, Dale. A lot of folks out here came to watch the Red Raiders, and those boys are down there excited.
A lot of excitement, Alex. I mean, every time we play here, the student body is excited, the parents are excited, the kids are excited, and we're about to get this thing kicked off in conference play and just see where we stand.
Kickoff is nearing, folks, here at Heywood Stadium. We're going to take a... Excuse me, but kickoff is very close here. The teams are about to take the field. Sun's just gone down over the mountain. It's starting to feel really good up here, Daryl. It was hot down here earlier as we were setting up, but it's starting to feel good, and I'm ready for some football.
Yeah, it went from 90 to 80 really quick, and I'm thankful that it did. What a beautiful sky we have, a beautiful atmosphere, and man, like you say, let's kick this thing off and get going. The Red Raiders will be receiving the football.
Thank you for tuning in to the Franklin American Mortgage pregame show, and it's time for some football. Father Ryan will be kicking off from the left hash at the 40-yard line. Back to receive the number 12. Oh, it's a pooch kick. It'll be return by Mike Davis. He's bringing it across the 20, cutting across the middle, and he's met by a few Father Ryan players and eventually brought down at the Baylor 25-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he had a big alley there, and Father Ryan stayed in his lane and made a good play around the 25-yard line, which is big, good field position as Nick Tiano comes out on the field.
Nick Tiano getting the start tonight. He was the season starter. He started the first game at Saudi Daisy, but Michael O'Connor got the start last week here versus Bradley Central. So Nick Tiano gets the start here versus Father Ryan. Tiano under center. One back, two receivers to his right. He fakes handoff, driving back in the pocket. He looks over the middle, and the pass is just dropped right over the middle. It was a great pass to Isaac White over the middle, but it was dropped, and that'll be an incomplete. 2nd and 10 at Baylor 26-yard line.
What a great play action fake, and and Isaac was open right across the middle, and those that you got to catch him because he's gonna hurt anyway to get hit, and just a great pass by Nick. Great play call on first down.
Yeah, it was a good play to come out here and set the momentum. Isaac White was given a pretty big hit right there, but the ball just unfortunately comes loose. Tiano in the shotgun, one back to his left, two receivers to his left, one to his right. The snap is high, it's over his head. Tiano going back and he'll fall on the ball. It's loose again. Father Ryan falls on the ball. And the referee is calling Tiano down at the Baylor 6-yard line.
Yeah, that was just a high snap, and and they called him down around about the 6-yard line, and not a very good start. And
with our camera?
And the ball is on the Red Raiders to have 3rd and long from about the 6-yard line. 3rd and about 30 yards to go.
Tiano under center at the Baylor 6-yard line. The handoff will be to the right. George, is that George Porter? Who is that? Couldn't tell who the running back is. That is George. We saw him earlier today. He was walking around on crutches, but it appeared as if he told the coaches he was ready to go, strapped on some pads, he's in the game.
That looks like George.
George is ready to play tonight. He gets his first carry of the night, and we thought he was going to be injured, but that's some good news. Baylor will be punting for their first possession. Ian jumped back in his own end zone. Going to have to get a good one for the Red Raiders to force Father Ryan back. It's a good punt. It's a high one, going all the way back to the line. It will be a return, though, and the Father Ryan returner is able to bring it all the way down to the Baylor 33-yard line.
Yeah, what a really a great punt. But you punting out of your own end zone, and and Father Ryan sets up in great field position, and right at Baylor's 36-yard line. Father Ryan's waiting to come onto the field. Father Ryan sets up in a wing formation. Single back, motion across. What a good play. What a great play. They ran a jet, almost like a jet sweep, and Baylor Red Raiders defense guys stepped up and made a tackle, loss of about 2 yards on the play. Baylor in its traditional 3-3-5 defense, and Father Ryan come out in the wing formation, looked very similar to what Georgia Southern runs now. One back, quarterback under center, 2nd down and 12 yards to go. Play action, he's rolling to his left. He throws, he connects, and that'll be a 1st down and 10 right around the 20-yard line. He just sprinted to his left. The guy set up right up about the hash, and he hit on a nice pass play, and that'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Father Ryan Fighting Irish.
Pass is complete there over to the left by number 17, Andrew White. Gets the reception and is able to convert that 1st down. Father Ryan comes to the line. Under center, here's Father Ryan. Man in motion, coming to the right. Ball is handed off the middle, and it goes nowhere. The Baylor line just stops him up very quickly.
Yeah, just you run in the option place, just read option, and he gave it to the first guy through, and the Red Raiders defense was up to task. Yeah, what a great stop by the Red Raiders. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Father Ryan will set up just within the Baylor red zone on the 20-yard line. Same formation, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, 2 backs. Handoff is up the middle again, and again the Baylor line just blocks him up for a gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, just gave it again on the inside. I don't know if it was a bad read or what, but had the motion guy and gave it back inside, and it's difficult running inside on the Red Raiders in that 3-man front.
Stayskull is the quarterback tonight for Father Ryan. Me and Dale, we're having some troubles with these names. Father Ryan's got quite the roster.
Yeah, that's some difficult names, but we'll manage tonight, partner.
Stayskull under center, drops back. It's a playoff. The handoff's up the middle to number 5. He's evading a few defenders, and Russell Burton, a plethora of other Red Raiders, finally brings him down with his 3rd down stop there, and the punt unit will come out on the field.
They'll bring out the field goal kicker.
Unit, yeah.
Alex, I watched the kicker in warm-ups, and the kicker was hitting field goals from 55 and 56 yards. And I know last week, they kicked quite a few field goals, so they've got an excellent kicker.
Well, that'll definitely help them here tonight, as both the Red Raiders and Father Ryan also obviously have a pretty stout defenses, so field goal kicking may be a big factor in tonight's game.
It always is.
The kick is up. It's got the distance, and the kick is good. That will make the score 3-0. Father Ryan takes the early lead here tonight.
Yeah, considering the first series, to only come away giving up 3, you got to look at it as a win almost for the Red Raider defense, because they had great field position, and the Red Raider defense didn't give up much from there. So you got to be pleased with that. But we've got to come out after this kickoff and get something going offensively.
That was a tough first possession after one play over the middle that if it had been caught, it would have been a first down. Maybe that would have given us a little more momentum, but going to look for the Red Raiders to come back in here, maybe get a few run plays, get some good yards. George Porter, we know he's been solid all season, so if we give the ball to him a few times, maybe get a few first downs, I'm sure we can get back into this game. Just get some momentum going, and absolutely fine.
Absolutely, just sustain a drive and get a few first downs and get the chains moving and just get into the flow of the game offensively.
The kick is up. It's another pooch kick, and it will be returned. Isaac White returned the kick and tried to make a return out of it, but the referees are calling his knee down at the Baylor 25-yard line.
Yeah, he caught it, he caught it and added good intensity, made a good catch, but his knee was on the ground, and of course, in high school football, knees on the ground, the ball's blown dead right there.
Yep. So Baylor will set up. Nick Giano will be returning at quarterback for the second possession for the Red Raiders. Ball will be spotted on the Red Raider 25-yard line, going right to left on the radio dial. Giano setting up in the shotgun, 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left, 2 backs to either side. Takes the snap, handoff is given to George Porter up the middle. George keeping his feet moving and gets a good 4 or 5 yard gain.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run inside there. The offensive line come off, pretty good, and George picks up about 4 yards. We've got to be able to run the ball inside to open things up out on the perimeter. So, so far so good.
Jono come back in, same formation. Movement on the Baylor line. That's the right tackle right there as it jumped. That will be a false start on Baylor.
Yeah, those 5-yard penalties, especially after a 4-yard gain to set up second down and in middle range. You can't have those penalties like that. Those are drive killers. So hopefully, the Red Raiders will bounce back and get a good positive game on second down.
Yeah, this is a big down, Darryl. As you said, we got that momentum, just a little 4-yard run there by George Porter, and then it's just taken right back with the penalties. It's something we talked about coming into this game that we need to minimize. Tiano in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking to his right for receiver Joey Rogers, but the throw is too far to the sideline, and that will be incomplete, bringing up a 3rd and 11.
Yeah, just an out pattern about 15 yards, and and it was very well covered. Father Ryan's defense is looking quite up to the task tonight.
They are so far on these first two possessions. They are looking quite stout and unyielding so far. Tiano in the shotgun, one back to his left, two receivers to his right, one to his left, dropping back, looking over to the left. The pass is to the corner, intended for Reggie Upshaw, but the pass will be incomplete, and that'll bring up another 4th down.
It sailed on him, and didn't quite get his feet set, and he threw the ball, and the ball sailed on him, and that'll bring out the punt unit.
Ian Jump will come in for his 2nd punt of the night, setting up on his own 10-yard line. The Father Ryan receiver is set up on their own 45-yard line. Father Ryan starting with some good field position tonight, and they converted on in their first possession with a field goal. We'll have to see if Baylor can hold up and keep Father Ryan off the scoreboard this second drive. The fair catch is called, and he is some confusion down there on the field. The receiver bounced into one of his own players and was unable to catch the fair catch, but it is eventually down at the Father Ryan 33-yard line. An excellent punt there by Ian Jump.
That kind of flipped the field, and the return guy, one of the blockers bumped into the guy who was trying to field the ball, and actually we picked up about 15 more yards on the play, on the punt. And there's an official timeout on the field.
Maybe discussing the ruling, maybe they didn't see that the Father Ryan receiver, when the ball was up in the air, he was calling for the fair catch, but one of his own blockers was hit back into him, and he was knocked out of the ball's trajectory path, and he was unable to make the catch. So the ball continued to bounce, and as Darryl said, it gave us about an extra 15 yards. It was a great punt there. In the air, it went and then 15-yard bounce, about a 60-yard punt. Yeah, very good job there by Ian Jump.
That flipped the field. Ian is quite the punter. So far so good. The 3rd game into the season, and he's been quite impressive. With his punting, and we just hope he continue to progress and improve. And what a great job so far punting for the Red Raiders.
Coming out of last week's game, he was averaging just under 50 yards a punt, and with the first 2 punts he's had tonight, he's had 150 and one about 65-yard punt, so he is definitely proving himself. Both kickers actually are both new rookie kickers this year, with Rafael Gaglianone at our place kicker and field goal kicker, and then Ian Jump at punter. We've been blessed, to say the least, with our kickers and special teams.
We really have. We've been, we've really, the last several years, we've been very fortunate, that we've had, great field goal kickers and punters, and that aspect of the game is so important. You've got to be able to play well in every facet of the game, and the kicking game is really so important, and that's the difference in a lot of high school teams, around that lose games. So many high schools aren't able to perform well in special teams, and it'll cost you a game if you're not able to. So I'm very, very fortunate that the Red Raiders have good punters and kickers.
Yes, Darryl, we're obviously facing a team with the same fortune in the kicking aspect of the game tonight. Their kicker already knocking in 1 field goal, and with Father Ryan setting up and they're in 33, they're going to try to come down and get some more points on the board.
They're in that double wing formation, and he slips and he falls, and a loss of about 2 yards.
Fortunate play there for the Red Raiders. That will bring up a 2nd and 12 for Father Ryan back on, or 2nd and 11, back on their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, I feel like we can hold them here and make them punt and get some great field position and open this thing up, man, and get this thing rolling.
As soon as Baylor gets some momentum, you know they're going to utilize it and take advantage. Stetsko under center, dropping back to his right, looking for the pass. The pass is out to his right and complete to the receiver, falling down at his own 37-yard line.
Yeah, just a little half sprint, and you know, the guy drove off the ball about 3 yards and sit down. He a little bit underthrown, but he caught it for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
Clock is moving quite fast. I hadn't glanced at it since the beginning of the quarter, and we're already down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So clock is continuing to move here at Heywood Stadium. 3-0 is the score. 3rd and 6. Father Ryan, handoff up the middle. That will get a first down. The running back still moving up and up the middle of the field and is finally brought down to the 50-yard line.
We had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he broke through a tackle and picked up the first down. And that was just a case of where we needed to wrap up on him and drive our feet, and he ran through a tackle.
Yeah, it's a good run there by Hopkins, the Father Ryan running back, to get Father Ryan that first down and bring them to the 50-yard line. Father Ryan sets up under center. Snap is back. The handoff is right at the middle. Met very quickly there by number 51, Will Thomas, with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, about a loss of 1.
Just a little midline play there, and our guy beat their guy at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage, and you know, it hit the dive head on, and he gave it and made a great play for about no gain.
That will bring up a 2nd and 10.
Alex, this option, this double wing, it eats up the clock, so every first down they're going to eat up some time.
Father Ryan setting up in the double wing. Handoff is given up the middle to number 5 and gets about 5 yards. A good run there on 2nd down will bring up 3rd and 5.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 5, and just an inside handoff, you know, almost like a reverse handoff. It's, you know, almost like a little cross action, and the guy gained about 5 yards on the play, and it brings up a big 3rd and 5 as the crowd picks up the tempo a little bit.
Father Ryan breaks out of the huddle, coming to the line. 2:50 on the clock and ticking. Double wing formation. Dropping back in the pocket, rolling out to his right. Looks as if he's going to run. He's got some room to run. He gets his own first down. He's still moving his feet, carrying a few Baylor defenders, getting down all the way to the Baylor 26-yard line.
Yeah, the secondary, you know, covered really well, and the only option he had was to outrun the defender to the corner, and that's exactly what he did.
Turn the fans.
He made an athletic play to pick up the first down, and that put Father Ryan at our 26-yard line with 1st and 10.
There's a good presence there, as you said, to notice that there was no pass and take it out for himself and make a great play right there to get Father Ryan good positive yardage. Father Ryan sets up under center, double wing formation. Takes the ball, option to the right, keeps it for himself, and falls forward to about the Baylor 20-yard line.
Yeah, another good read. That's this young man, Jamonte Graham, is he's running a good option game, and he's making some good reads right now. And we just gotta keep playing assignment football. This is a tough offense to defend, and we've got to just hang in there and keep defending and playing assignment football.
Seems as if Father Ryan has got their own little 2-quarterback formation thing going on, as well as Baylor. Both teams have got 2 quarterbacks that they both use. Father Ryan under center gives the ball, handoff up the middle for a good gain, and that will give Father Ryan another first down all the way into Baylor's 14-yard line.
Yeah, he spurted through there. He gave it, and the back spurted through the hole. I mean, he reminded me a lot, of one of our tailbacks. Houston Clements, man. I mean, he's a small guy and saw a hole, and he spurted through there for a first and 10.
Father Ryan sets up on Baylor's 14-yard line, 1st and 10. Double wing formation. Graham takes it out to the right, option again, but keep it for himself. Jumping over Landry Taylor, gets to the Gets just inside the 10-yard line.
There's a flag.
Is down.
Play.
Have to wait for the official call. The officials are conversing. The call will be on Father Ryan. Holding call will bring them back a good way.
You know, he ran that option and he kept it, but somewhere along the line there was a holding on the play.
That would bring Father Ryan back to Baylor's 17-yard line, bringing up a 1st and 12 as they set up to redo the first down. Graham under center. Dropping back to his left, looking to pass. He's going to take it for himself and run again. It's brought down behind the line by Simmons, number 34 for Baylor, gets a tackle behind the line.
That was just a full-out sprint pass left, and, Baylor's defenders, the defensive end, and guys got upfield, and he tried to turn it up, and the pursuit closed in on him for a great play.
Second and 13 on Baylor's 18-yard line. 42 seconds left on the clock. Father Ryan is eating up the clock. Under center, the snap is back. Handoff given right up the middle to the fullback. It's stopped up very quickly by Will Thomas, getting his second tackle behind the line. He sure is getting through there tonight.
That's another great play. It's just a case of the dive. The guy's giving it to the dive man, and our defensive guard up front whipping his block and making the tackle. And what a great play to bring up 3rd down and long.
With only 10 seconds left in the first quarter, and 3rd and 13 for Father Ryan, setting up on Baylor's 17-yard line. The first down is on about the Baylor 9. Quarter here tonight, Baylor, and we will have to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back for second quarter action. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. Atomic Films. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you in part by Atomic Films. Located on Tremont Street in North Chattanooga, Atomic Films offers a complete line of film and video services. Look for them on the web at atomicfilms.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Morgan Stanley. Wendy Dreher, financial advisor with Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Whitney has been helping families in this community since 1996. Give them a call for any of your investment planning needs. Go Big Red. Wells Fargo Advisors. In football, a Hail Mary pass or a trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232. Welcome back, Red Raider fans, as we prepare for second quarter action. Your father Ryan, Fighting Irish, have the lead over the Red Raiders so far tonight. 3-0 is the score. 12 minutes on the clock. We'll start the second quarter. Father Ryan is threatening again within Baylor's red zone at Baylor's 17-yard line. 3rd and long is Father Ryan has the ball.
This is a really critical early 3rd down play in the game. If we hold them here and they kick another field goal, it'll be big.
Father Ryan sets up right to left on the radio dial. Drops back in the pocket, looking over the middle for the pass, dropping back to his right. Scrambling and it's forced down.
He goes down.
34, Jalen Simmons gets the sack. Will be recorded with the sack right there, and a good pressure there to I don't think Jalen even touched him. He was probably just scared by Jalen. Came out behind the blocker, and number 8 Graham thought he was going to be able to scramble out to the right, side, but Jalen just scared him. He fell backwards and
he tried to cut back against the grain and tripped over the yard mark.
So this will be a 44-yard field goal.
44-yard field goal, setting up number 22, Luke Strable.
Steven Straysko will hold.
Snap is back. The kick is up. It's got the distance. How about the aim? And that field goal is good.
Yeah, he's a great kicker. I watched him in warm-ups, and the snap was good, the kick is good. The young man was constantly making field goals around the 45 yard line. So we knew going into warm-ups that he was going to be accurate. And looking at the previous games, he's made several field goals, and but that make it 6-0, and we got to get going here on offense. Another great stand by the Baylor defense.
Yeah, one touchdown right here, and we take the lead back, and all we need is that momentum, Darryl. These first two drives, we haven't been able to get really a big play that gives us momentum and be able to hold it. We've been able to get one or two plays getting a couple of yards, but nothing big to where it's been substantial enough to where it carries over throughout the entire drive.
Right, we've got to get a drive together to get some continuity going on offense, and I think we'll be fine.
Father Ryan sets up to kick. Back to return is Mike Davis and Landry Taylor for your Red Raiders. Baylor will be taking it left to right on the radio dial. Father Ryan prepares to kick. Luke Strable will be kicking. The kick is off. It's a deep kick this time. That will be back in the Red Raider end zone for a touchback.
Well, earlier they were squib kicking, and I think they put their heavy-footed kicker in here, and he smashes it through the end zone, and the Red Raiders will come out on offense at ball at the 20-yard line. Hey, that's the thing about these conference games, Alex. We knew that it was going to be a tough-fought game, and, we got to get it going.
Michael O'Connor comes in for his first plays of the game. Nick Tiano has been playing quarterback, but Michael O'Connor will come in under center, takes the snap, the handoff is up the middle to George Porter, going forward and falling forward for about 2, 3, maybe 4 yards, and Father Ryan brings him down.
Yeah, just a straight handoff, and and testing their front and trying to establish something on offense and get a drive going. He's second down and about 8.
Good play there by George Porter just to get some yards on first down and establish some grounds. This offensive line has got to get a command over this defensive line so we can start spreading them out and run our plays that we like. O'Connor drops back. The fake handoff is up the middle. O'Connor's scrambling to the left, taking the ball for himself. Breaking out to the left sideline and falls forward and takes the hit as he falls out of bounds at the Baylor 28-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good gain. He looked downfield, dropped back, play action pass, and nothing was available, and he did the next best thing. He used his wheels and picked up about 7 yards, leaving about a second and third down and 2.
It'll be third and short as O'Connor gets the call and brings his men to the line. Joey Rogers is the receiver to his right. Reggie Upshaw to his left. Houston Clements and George Porter are behind him. O'Connor takes the snap out of under the center. George Porter gets the handoff up the middle and will have the Chattanooga Land Company first down.
That's what we needed right there. We needed a first down to give our defense some rest, Alex, and to just get a semblance of a drive going. And here we go. Let's get it going.
The Red Raiders will set up on their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. That was the first down the Raiders have been able to pick up tonight, and hopefully we can string that together with some confidence right here and give us a good drive. O'Connor in the shotgun, Porter to his right, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. O'Connor takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Porter again, still on his feet after a few hits, and is able to fall forward for about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, George hit it in there real solid, and was met relatively close to the line of scrimmage and bounced off a couple of guys, and like I say, George eventually, gonna break one of those.
We're gonna have to watch George's ankle tonight, Darryl. As we saw before the game, he was on the crutches, so keep an eye on that as the health of his ankle is not 100%. O'Connor in the shotgun takes the snap, fakes it to Porter up the middle, keep to himself, going up the right sideline, running away from some defenders, and plays the hit and will get the Chattanooga Land Company, first down.
Yes, indeed. That's our second first down, and that was the first sign of Mr. O'Connor lowering his shoulder and getting that first down and showing a little bit of toughness at quarterback position.
Yeah, he says that if he needs to, he can put the team on his back and he can take them down the field.
Put us on the back. Let's go.
O'Connor brings his team to the line under center after that first down. Baylor will set up on their own 46-yard line, 8:40 on the clock. O'Connor takes the snap. Handoff is not able to be received. O'Connor takes the ball to his right and is tackled behind the line for about a 2-3 yard gain.
That was just a miss handoff, and he didn't get there, on the exchange, and he had to turn and try to get what he could and get down on the play.
O'Connor will bring his team to the line, 2nd and 12. Baylor sets up on the 44-yard line. First down is in Father Ryan territory at Father Ryan's 44-yard line. O'Connor under center, 2 receivers to his left, 1 back. The handoff is to Porter up the left side. Porter going forward for about a 5-yard gain where Father Ryan eventually brings him down just out half field.
Yeah, just a little stretch play, and George picks up about 7 yards on the play, and nice run. The offensive line came off the ball really well, and that puts us in a 3rd down and a manageable yardage distance. Just like I say, Alex, the way that they play the game, our possessions are going to be limited, and we've got to make, the best out of each possession.
Yeah, it's already halfway through the second quarter, and you're right there. The clock is moving very quickly tonight. O'Connor sets up in the shotgun. Timeout will be called by Baylor.
Yep, the first case of adversity as a team, and you kind of be able to see and be tested a little bit and see where our guys are. It's the first time that other than the Saudi Daisy game where we gave up the first possession to them, they scored a touchdown.
Yep.
And, we trailing 6-0 and got a nice drive going here, and hopefully we can finish it off and score a touchdown and take the lead back.
Yeah, this is, as you said, the first time these Red Raiders have gone into the second quarter even with a down, and even though it's just the third
possession.
Third possession. This is something new for this team, as they are a relatively new team. First season they've all been together. We got a lot of young players on this team, so this is something they're new to. They're not used to playing down, and it's going to be something they're going to have to get used to.
That's the great thing about football, man. You got challenges and obstacles to overcome, and and we're in a good battle right now.
O'Connor will bring his team to the line, 3rd and 6, set up just on the 50-yard line. He will be in the shotgun, 2 backs at each side, 1 receiver to his left, 2 receivers to his right. He'll take the snap in the shotgun, dropping back, looking over the right for the pass. The pass is off. It's complete to Joey Rogers over the middle. Joey's keeping his feet moving. A big gain to Chattanooga Land Company. First down over the middle to Joey Rogers.
That was the first indication of the potential of Michael O'Connor. The guy dropped back, threw a laser in between 2 or 3 defenders. Joey Rogers caught the ball out of there. What a great throw and great catch by the Red Raiders.
Joey jumped up there over the middle. He had 3 defenders around him, as you said, and I don't even think he thought he was going to get that ball, but the ball was in his hand. He said, hey, I'm going to run with it.
He threaded it in there. What a great throw by Mr. O'Connor.
It's a great throw there. O'Connor in the shotgun. Snap is a little high. Handoff is George Porter up the right side, and he is brought down behind the Baylor line for a loss of yards.
Those guys are fast. Father Ryan's have got a fast defense, and George tried to get outside, and the Father Ryan's guys was having none of that, and that was a great play by the Father Ryan defense.
Yeah, that's something we knew Father Ryan was going to have coming into this game, was a strong secondary. And so when they come up like that and they see that George is going to have a run to the outside or anybody has the ball, they can come up and make those tackles. They're very good. They have a very good secondary. O'Connor's in the shotgun, 2 backs to each side, 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left. Snaps a little high, handoffs up the middle. Houston Clippers got some room to run and is finally brought down just near the first down. That will be very close.
Now we operating a little bit.
Yeah.
We got a little balance and continuity going, and let's keep this thing going. I think that'll be another Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10, Alex.
And it will. The officials have signaled it. That will be a Chattanooga Land Company 1st down, getting Baylor all the way down into Father Ryan, the red zone, setting up at their 12-yard line. That will be a 1st and 10. And Baylor will come up. You know, they know they're in the field goal position. We know we got a great kicker, Raphael. So they've got the confidence to just go for 6 right here. O'Connor in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff is faked up the middle to George Porter. And O'Connor keeps it for himself. He will get it. Yes, sir. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. What a great read. He pulls it. He runs up the hash, and he steps into the end zone for 6 points. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Extra point pending, and we'll get this lead right here, Alex. What a nice drive. What a nice answer. And we really needed that.
Yeah.
We really needed
O'Connor
that.
coming in big on that drive. Huge pass over the middle to Joey Rogers for about 20, 25 yards. And then he takes it in for the run for himself. He fakes it up the middle to George Porter. Option to the right. He takes it for himself. Goes past a few defenders with men holding on to him and just drags him into the end zone. He's a big boy, and he's showing that right now.
Absolutely. What a great drive.
Raphael Gaglianone comes in for the PAT, and it is good. That will make the score 7-6. Your Baylor Red Raiders take the lead back to the Father Ryan Fighting Irish.
What a great drive. What a great answer, and just our guys needed that drive to build some confidence and just a great bounce back, Alex. I mean, it's just a great statement, and hopefully we can get it going now.
That gives these Red Raider fans a little bit something to cheer about. The sound is picking up as the letterman banter around, trying to get the energy up here, and it is working. Raphael comes on for his first kickoff of the game.
Boy, I tell you what, this has been a fast half.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling you that.
Got 5:47 already left in the first half, second quarter. And with Father Ryan coming in, I wouldn't be surprised if they took this thing into half. That last possession that they had probably lasted about six minutes.
Yeah,
it seems like it goes by so fast. The clock just doesn't stop when they have the ball.
They did, but the key here, we're gonna keep them on the 20 on this start. We're gonna keep them down and make them punt and get the ball back and score another touchdown before half, Alex.
Raphael Gaglianone will kick with the trademark bright yellow shoes.
Yellow shoes, how pretty they are. Ball's off the tee.
Raphael will reset the ball as it did fall down, as Darryl said, and he will re-kick.
Now, if it fall off again, somebody's going to have to go up and hold it, Alex, like they do in the pros.
And the kick is up. That's a great kick there by Raphael. That will be a touchback.
All right, defense, here we go. Great kick.
Father Ryan will come in with a chance to take the lead here late in the second quarter. The Red Raiders are definitely going to try to step up right here and get a stop, and maybe even give their offense another chance to put some more insurance on the board going into the second half.
Absolutely, our defense is playing really well, and we just need to keep playing assignment football, keeping the details, and just and just read it and play it out to what they run.
Father Ryan under center. Handoff is up the middle, stopped up quick by Jalen Simmons, met at the line, and that will be a no No loss, no gain right there. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That'll be 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Just a quick dive in there. And our guys, our three-man linemen, our three-down linemen, man, are playing tremendous up front. The guys are getting no movement on them, and that's, enabling them not to be able to hit the dive man. And we need to keep playing that assignment football.
They definitely are. Graham under center, man motion to the left, coming to us to the left side, and stopped up quick by Russell Burton behind the line. That will be a loss of about 1 yard line, bring up a 3rd and 10 for Father Ryan.
What a beautiful play. He pitched it to the motion man coming in motion. Our guys adjusted before the snap of the ball, and Russell came up and forced it and made a great play for a loss of about a half a yard.
That will bring up a 3rd and 11 for Father Ryan. Big third down here for the Red Raiders. If they can get this 3 and out and give these Red Raiders some good field position, which it would be if we got the stop right here.
Yes, once again.
Big momentum going into halftime.
Once again, Coach Bird's got the defense rolling.
Ball is back in the shotgun. He is rolling back, scrambling to his right. The pass is up. Landry Taylor in coverage, and it is knocked down by Landry Taylor. Great coverage there. Incomplete pass will bring up the 4th down in the punt.
I told you, Alex, what a great coverage. It was almost offensive interference. The guy came back, and he had to become a defensive player. The receiver did, because we would have intercepted the ball, and that brings out the punting team for Father Ryan. And what another great stand by the Baylor defense. While we got a second, I'd like to say hello to Coach Massey's dad over in West Tennessee, who's watching, and we really do appreciate it, and just thankful for all our listeners all over.
Not if I take a seat here, gentlemen.
Jeffrey Bowens is back to take the return. He will call for the fair catch, and the ball will be downed at the Baylor 45-yard line, for the Red Raiders will take over on offense.
Yes, and that was it was a great flip of the field position, and the Red Raiders to take the ball on the 45-yard line, and another great opportunity to get some points, out of this, and it would be great to go up 14-6, and with Ryan getting the ball the second half, but right now we're playing well.
7-6 is the lead. 4:06 on the clock. O'Connor's in at quarterback again. In the shotgun, one back. The handoff is to George Porter up the middle, who will take it up the right side and is met quickly by Father Ryan defenders for a gain of about 1 or 2.
Yeah, just the hesitation there. I don't know, Alex, if his ankle is bothering him a lot, but just right now not hitting the hole on those plays like he had been, and hopefully as the game go on, hopefully it'll get a little bit more stable, and and hit the hole a little bit more faster.
O'Connor brings his team to the line in the shotgun. 1 receiver to his right, 2 to his left, 1 back at his left. Waiting on the snap. The snap is back. The screen pass to the left to George Porter. Oh, Porter! It's that left ankle. It's got to be bothering him. I just don't feel like he's confident with planting it on the left side.
Right. It looked like as he planted, he slipped. That's a really difficult pass to catch and the plant. He just couldn't get his momentum, and he just slid on the turf. We need another first down right now, and just need to move these sticks.
O'Connor in the shotgun, same formation, dropping back for the pass. Look,
Here we go.
Himself tracking up the middle for another run, and he will slide down just short of the first down. Getting into Father Ryan territory will be about 2 yards short of the first down.
They teach you to slide, but he had enough room to go ahead and get the first down. I think he just didn't understand where he was at on the field, and that's going to bring out the punt team.
Ian Jump will come out for his 3rd punt of the game. With his punting abilities, we could definitely pin him back in within the 20, maybe even the 10-yard line if he gets a good one off right here.
Yeah, we should be able to pin him deep. That's a delay of game. That definitely that definitely will be a punting situation. The referees are discussing, did they not? Yes, obviously they did reset the clock because they barking off the 5-yard penalty, but boy, that was quick.
Jump back to punt at his own 31-yard line. Father Ryan, returner, is back at his own 20. Snap is back, jump prepares for the punt. The punt is up, it's a good one, high. Falling end over end, and the ball bounced backwards where Jalen Simmons will down it at the 25-yard line.
We got to play defense one more time, this half, and we just need to make sure we don't let nothing get behind us and just keep playing aggressive assignment football like we are. And, we're in for a battle right now.
Yeah, Father Ryan's most likely going to have 2 possessions in a row right now, so with this ending the first half and then starting off the second half, they will have the ball. So this is going to be a big stand here for the Red Raiders. If we can keep Father Ryan off the board at the end of this first half, and it'll be big if we can just keep a lead at halftime.
Absolutely.
Father Ryan under center. Sketchko is back under center. He will take the ball to his right with the option of keeping it. Jalen Simmons gets a tackle behind the line, bringing up with a loss of about 2, bringing up a 2nd and 12 at the Father Ryan 23-yard line.
That was just a good play. That was just a good defensive play. He kept it and went to the second level, and Jalen made a tremendous play.
Come up front the walkway at halftime.
Stetsko under center. 2nd and long. Handoff is up the middle. Stopped up quick. That dive play that you've been talking about, Daryl. They're trying it a lot, but it's just been blocked up quick. They're not getting anything with it.
There's nothing in there. They're getting no movement up front, and our guys up front are, just holding their ground and getting off their blocks, and the inside dive has not been effective so far, and we just hope our guys can continue to play that way.
D-line right now is Derek Green, Will Thomas, and Houston Clements, and they're certainly proving themselves right now.
Houston is quick as lightning, and Derek's a 300-pounder, so it makes it kind of difficult.
35 seconds left on the clock and counting down. Stetsko under center.
Draw.
Back.
There's a draw.
Draw is to the right and stopped up quick. Tackle behind the line. Colton Jumper gets through the line and gets the quick tackle there.
And the Red Raiders are going to call timeout to try to either get a good return or maybe even go for the block.
With 27 seconds left on the clock and the Raiders calling timeout, you got to think they're going to have a chance to get some sort of points. They're going to try to get some sort of points before this half goes into, so it'll be interesting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Every possession, possessions are limited in this game. Every opportunity you get a chance, to make something, if anything, an opportunity to get a field goal, maybe a bad punt or maybe a good return, and if we get, I'm sure that, after last week and 4 for 4 in field goals and, a 46-yarder, and, I feel like anytime we get inside the 35 or near the 35, we've got an opportunity to get some points out.
Yeah, and if the offense gets the ball anywhere outside of that, it's still dangerous with O'Connor and Tiana both having those cannons for arms. It's always a threat.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Bowens is back to return the kick at his own 41-yard line. Father Ryan setting up to punt 4th and 11 at their own 23-yard line. The snap is back. The punt is away. It's a good punt. Jeffrey Bowens is calling it off. And it will be downed at the Baylor 32-yard line. A great punt right there.
That was a really good punt, and but that's reasonably decent field position to try, to do something. You're not in the danger of being way backed up into your side of the field, and maybe an opportunity to throw the ball downfield and maybe get a couple of first downs, and then try to get even deeper to maybe get a field goal or try for the home run ball.
Yeah, Baylor probably has time for about 3 plays here, maybe two big passes and a good run right here. And might be able to get within field goal position or maybe even range to put 6 up on the board. But
we haven't thrown down the field tonight to Upshaw either.
Yeah.
It's a possibility as well.
True. Upshaw setting up on the right. The snap is back to O'Connor. Passes over the right to Reggie Upshaw. He needs to get out of bounds, and he does. Now he's forced out of bounds for the Chattanooga Land Company. First down at the Baylor 46-yard line.
That's absolutely beautiful. That's exactly what you want to do. You picked up about 15 yards, a couple of more of those, and you set yourself in field goal position. And, we definitely have the quarterbacks that can get the ball down the field and make those throws like that.
No doubt about it. 7 seconds come off the clock on that play. O'Connor sets up in the shotgun. No one behind him. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Dropping back in the pocket, looking over the middle for the pass. The pass is up deep to Reggie Upshaw to the right side, and it is just barely overthrown as the pass is incomplete, bringing up a 2nd and 10 with only 3 seconds left in the clock.
With him, you have a safety shaded over the top. But he's going to get that all year long.
Yeah.
And just it's difficult. It's going to be difficult to throw over the top like that to him under the circumstances. But it's always good to try.
Yeah. 4 seconds left on the clock. Maybe time for one more attempt at the end zone if the Red Raiders are wanting to try that. O'Connor. Mike Davis in at quarterback. O'Connor is actually setting up to the right as a receiver. So Mike Davis will be running the offense right here. He takes the snap and runs it up the middle. Barreling forward.
Wildcat formation.
Yeah, Mike Davis takes it up the middle, but is stopped up in about the half field. And that will end the first half here at Heywood Stadium tonight. Your score is Red Raiders 7, Fighting Irish 6. As Baylor gets the lead here kind of in the first half. It's been a good half, but there's definitely it's going to be an exciting second half, to say the least. But these teams are starting to get a feel for each other. Baylor's just coming into this game. We started off kind of slow, and I think these Red Raiders are going to come in the second half with a good game plan and get something going.
Looking for a big second half, Alex. Looking for a real big second half by the Red Raiders.
We'll be right back, Red Raider fans. Stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do have a return of next year for halftime tonight. Mayfield has played one representative from each grade level who got the opportunity to throw a football to the target. The winning grade level is a nice chance to put that consistently. They always outplay their athleticism. They're always the toughest to
Raider fans, we want to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown on South Broad Street or right down Single Mountain Road in Red Bank for a post-game bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker-thin, crust-style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes and the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Red Raider fans, both young and old. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts. Since 1986, Jane's has been helping Chattanoogans choose from her exciting collection of fine jewelry and unique gifts. Jane also offers custom designs, special orders, repair services, and in-house accounts. Visit Jane's at 735 Broad Street in the James Building, open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or by appointment. On the web at janesfinejewelry.com. Jane's, small shop, big selection.
You link the video camera directly to the yes. I can bring it.
No, you got it right. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. Just something.
So back to the 6th grade.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Franklin American Mortgage Company. Looking to buy or refinance a home? Then go with a company you can trust. Franklin American Mortgage, your nationally recognized mortgage lender. Whether you're working directly with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners, you get the financing that best meets your needs and the service you deserve. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. At Baylor, Going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shalford and Riverfront at MLK.
Oh my goodness.
Is there
Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best values, Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit prattliving.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders.
I wish I could do this. Excellent.
Hey, I hope these guys have opportunities for you to have you like school too.
I guess.
Welcome back, Red Raider fans, to tonight's Baylor Broadcasting Network's production of Week 3 football action here at Heywood Stadium, where your Red Raiders have been taking on the Fighting Irish of Father Ryan. At halftime, your score is 7-6. Red Raiders have the lead, and it's been a great game so far tonight. I'd like to remind you that tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins, Baylor Class of 78, at 423-267-5471, or visit us on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. For your halftime enjoyment tonight, folks, we bring you Jack McStat Frierson. Jack, you're a veteran here at with the stat book, and tonight's been an interesting game, to say the least, especially on the stat book. Father Ryan has been eating up the clock, so before we talk anything about stats, I don't know if you have any stats on time management, but what can you say about Father Ryan's clock management?
You'll figure it out.
Father Ryan is certainly, with that option, games go by pretty fast. Georgia Tech's games hold like records in the NCAA for the fastest games just because of how fast they play, and they have a lot of options, and it's sort of a little bit nervous for the defense because knowing that they have three people that could easily take the play no matter just where it goes is a little bit hard to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. Baylor is just going to have to continue to hold their assignments, and they've actually been doing very well so far. We've seen a few options to the left where Russell Burton has been coming up and getting tackled behind the line, and Will Thomas and Jalen Simmons and a plethora of other Red Raiders have been getting some good tackles behind the line when they are keeping their assignments. The star so far for the Red Raiders in the first half has been Michael O'Connor. He's passed excellent, and he's gotten some great running plays. He's gotten Red Raiders' only touchdown, taking it in for about a 12-yard run and getting the touchdown. But on the same drive, he had a great pass over the middle to Joey Rogers. What can we say about Michael tonight?
I think that was definitely the best offensive drive we've seen all year in terms of, because it was 11 plays and 80 yards, so it was definitely, I think, the most successful drive I've ever seen us play because we really didn't have this kind of competition. But Michael has 2 completions from 3 attempts, 41 yards, and then rushing, he has 5 rushes for 30 yards. So he's really been a dual threat quarterback tonight, and he's definitely showing that he can get in a rhythm.
Yeah, he really is. He's showing that when this Baylor team needs him, he can put them on his back, and he can carry them home because he's been able to use his feet, as you said, a lot more tonight as he's had to in the past. So it's definitely another aspect of his game that we've seen coming out tonight. Another thing that we want to touch on is George Porter. In the first 2 weeks, he's been an outstanding running back. He's just been so productive and such a key asset to this football team. But tonight, he's coming in with a small ankle injury that he suffered late in last week's game, and so he's not been as effective as we'd like him to be. What can we say about George tonight, Jack?
George is certainly facing the toughest defense he's faced all year in Father Ryan, and Father Ryan seems to always play above their expectations. Last year we weren't expecting it to be this as close of a game as it was, and this year it's also pretty close. But they always seem to play just greatly when it comes down to it. But George has 9 rushes for 22 yards, so it's not that bad of a night for George Porter, but still that ankle's probably suffering a little bit.
Yeah, we've seen him try to plant a few times on the left, and on that one play especially, he was taking the ball as a sweep to the left, and he tried to plant to turn upfield, and he just fell to the ground as he could not put any pressure on that ankle. So it's going to have to be something that we watch for the remainder of the night. Well, Jack, unless you have anything else big on the stat book tonight, do you?
Houston, although it doesn't really show up, Houston has been playing nose guard.
Yeah.
And for 5'8" person, he's been playing real well. He's been getting that center down almost every single play.
Yeah, you've been using his speed very well to get behind that offensive line, and Will Thomas has been also getting in there, and that D-line is just showing their worth. But Jack, it's been great talking to you as always. Can't wait till next week, and can't wait to talk to you again. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back with the Lawson Electric halftime show, I and my partner Daryl White will continue to discuss tonight's game.
I
didn't know Bob was coming back tonight, did you?
His mom told me.
Oh yeah, tonight, right?
6:30. Yeah.
One of my friends actually invited me to go down to it. But
Yeah. Can't
do that. Commercials first. Tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. At Baylor, going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind the pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shalford and Riverfront at MLK. In football, a Hail Mary pass or trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Taunton at 706-278-5232. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts at 735 Broad Street, downtown. Visit Jane's Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or on the web at janesfinejewelry.com. Stop by to see Jane's eye-catching rings, bracelets, earrings, and necklaces. Jane's also specializes in unique gifts and custom work. Your outdated pieces can be redesigned for a one-of-a-kind new look. Jane's, small shop, big selection. Pratt Home Builders once again has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best value. Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit prattliving.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders. Raider fans, welcome back to Heywood Stadium, where your Red Raiders are leading the Fighting Irish of Father Ryan 7-6 after this first half of action. We'd like to remind you that tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Lawson Electric. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Kermans, Baylor Class of 78 at 423-267-5471 or visit us on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. Daryl, it's been an exciting first half, but it's been a very quick first half. Father Ryan has basically controlled the tempo of the game so far. They've been playing very fast with this option style offense that they're running. The clock just does not stop, and so far it's been pretty effective. Baylor's only gotten about 3 or 4 possessions so far tonight. This Red Raider team coming into the second half, they're going to have to slow down the Father Ryan and just play our style of gameplay. How are we going to do that, Daryl?
Well, I mean, right now you've got a defensive battle. You've got Father Ryan with 58 total yards and Baylor with 86 total yards, and you've got 2 defenses that are playing, really well right now, and it's going to be a matter of who execute offensively better the second half, and right now it's just a defensive battle. I mean, these guys are running the ball. They're in a double wing, and they're running midline options and speed options, and then throwing play action, a variation on that, which you've got to remain patient. You've got to stay sound in your defensive principles, and this is the way that we knew the game was going to be played. They play a very similar way that Montgomery Bell does, who we'll be playing next week. They try to get everything out of each possession. They try to eat as much clock as they possibly can and ultimately come up with points. And they've come up with 6 points on 2 drives, but they took out a substantial amount of time off the clock. And, this is the kind of game that we knew we were going to be in, from talking to the coaches. And, we just got to keep getting stops and keep moving the ball down the field offensively. And hopefully this thing will open up this second half and our offense will get a chance to spread them out a little bit more and hit more running lanes and throw the ball vertically down the field a little bit better.
Yeah, Daryl, as you said, our defenses have been doing absolutely great, not letting many yards be let up. Not more than 75 yards Father Ryan's has gotten tonight on offense, and the offense isn't doing bad, but we just haven't found that key tonight that we usually have. It's been Rafael Gaglianones in one of the games just had outstanding performance, getting us multiple points, and that would put us ahead in that game. And the other game was George Porter, who just put the team on his back really and just ran the ball outstanding. And I believe that was at Saudi Daisy where he did that. And we just haven't found that aspect so far tonight until I believe it started to come out in this last drive that we had. Michael O'Connor just played outstanding in the last drive. Jack Frierson said it in the halftime interview. It's probably one of the best drives we've seen so far this season. He came down the field, made outstanding passes. He was throwing the ball over the middle. Joey Rogers, one pass went for about 25, 30 yards, and it was just a perfect pass between about 3 defenders. And then Michael, at the end of the drive, takes it a run in for himself off an option and gets a touchdown. So if we can continue to utilize him and continue to use his strengths and work with Michael tonight, I believe that he can carry this Red Raider team to a victory.
Absolutely. And, the biggest difference, Alex, is that with those 2 previous games is now you are within your conference, and like Coach Massey said, it's a battle for position. You want conference win to position yourself in the right place when the playoffs roll around. And, in our league, seeding is the most important thing. And, we saw a case of it last year where Brentwood Academy had to travel to Christian Brothers, and Christian Brothers upset them. And it's all about seeding, and this is a very important conference ball game tonight. And we've got to get back going this second half and put things together, keep playing soundly as we are on defense, and hopefully some things will open up for us offensively and in the kicking game. Maybe a big punt return or something. We just need something to ignite us, and hopefully some young Red Raider out there tonight will step up and make a tremendous play to get the sidelines excited and the guys excited, and we'll have a great second half and score some points.
Yeah, and it might not take too many points to put this game away with how well these defenses are playing. We only have a 1-point lead, and I'm thinking if we get about a 14-point or 15-point lead, 2 touchdowns maybe in this first half, that might be enough to seal the game. The offensive production has not been to its most so far in this game. So, as I said, the few points might be able to do it. And with the quickness that Father Ryan's been playing this game, the speed that this game's going to progress, this second half is probably going to fly by. So if Baylor is able to get a few points on the scoreboard and hold it, as you said, the defense just stays in there, we're going to be in good shape.
Absolutely. I agree with you totally on that. And, the second half, they get the ball coming out the second half, and we've got to be mentally prepared and ready to take that first stand. I'd like to see our guys come out and get a 3 and out and make them punt and get reasonably good field position and just put together a good drive and get 7 points and go up and let our defense just continue to do what they're doing. And this game is all about field position and playing good defense and assignment football. Father Ryan has a system that they're running it well. They're sticking with the course of had a game plan and come in here and they sticking to it. And this is football. This is the way the game is going to be played. So we got to play it that way and take our opportunities when they come.
Definitely, Darryl. Well, Red Raider fans, the clock is winding down as we prepare for halftime. We're going to take a quick commercial break before the second half kicks off. Stay tuned.
With 26 seconds to spare. No.
Red Raider fans, we'd like to remind you that tonight's game is sponsored by Weeks Paving. Weeks provides quality construction of roads, parking lots, driveways, and many other surfaces. For more information, call 423-821-2669 or visit them on the web at weekspaving.com. And remember, with Weeks Paving, quality does not have to be expensive. Pratt Home Builders, once again, has been listed among the top 200 builders in the country. Chattanooga continually calls Pratt the best of the best, and it looks like America agrees. The best homes for the best value, Pratt Homes, 757-7687, or visit PrattWithing.com. Pratt Homes and Baylor classes of 94 and 96 say, Go Raiders. At Baylor, going the distance is a commitment that can bring a team a championship. At Kelly Quality Pre-Owned, going the distance means standing behind our pre-owned vehicles with a money-back guarantee. Yep, a money-back guarantee. When you buy a quality-owned Kelly car, you also get a free first oil change, concierge and shuttle service, and free peace of mind. Our fair value market pricing saves you money. Our money-back guarantee lets you buy with total confidence. 153 at Shalford and Riverfront at MLK. In football, a Hail Mary pass or a trick play can put points on the scoreboard, but victory usually depends on a successful game plan and a diverse playbook. It's the same with investing. Wells Fargo Advisors has the experience, tools, and perspective to help create a diversified investment plan that's right for you. Call financial advisor J.R. Fitch at Wells Fargo Advisors in Dalton at 706-278-5232. Franklin American Mortgage Company. Hey sports fans, are you buying or refinancing a home? Then look no further than the professionals at Franklin American Mortgage. You always get a winning game plan and customer service that's second to none when you work with Franklin American Mortgage or one of their valued industry partners. Contact us today at 1-800-295-1020. Let our service guide you home. Franklin American Mortgage is an equal housing lender. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Jane's Fine Jewelry and Gifts at 735 Broad Street, downtown. Jane has been helping Chattanooga's choose from her exciting collection of fine jewelry and unique gifts. Jane also offers custom designs, special orders, repair services, and in-house accounts. Open Monday through Friday from 9:30 to 3:30 or by appointment. On the web at janesfinejewelry.com. Jane's, small shop, big selection. Folks, thank you for tuning in to tonight's halftime show presented by Lawson Electric Company. Since its establishment in 1925, Lawson Electric Company has grown to become Tennessee's largest full-service electrical contracting company with more than 80 years of successful service. Lawson Electric manifests its commitment to quality through its more than 375 employees. Lawson's significant investments in state-of-the-art equipment and human resources allow Lawson to serve its customers with the tools and manpower required when special needs arise. For more information, call Ryan Crimmins, Baylor class of 78 at 423-267-5471 or visit us on the web at www.lawsonelectric.com. Welcome back, Red Raider fans, to Heywood Stadium, where your Red Raider fans are facing the Fighting Irish of Father Ryan. Your Red Raiders are leading 7-6 as we kick off the second half. Rafael Gaglianone is setting up for the second half kickoff.
Rafael Gaglianone will kick off for Baylor. Deep to receive is Rafael Watkins.
The whistle has been blown and Gaglianone approaches the ball. The kick is off. It's a low one. Maybe returned. That will be a touchback.
Well, here's the key. Here's the key is to go ahead and get the tempo started the second half, and hopefully the defense comes out real strong and make a big stand. And let's get this second half going off right.
Father Ryan's going to come out here in this second half and try to start off by playing their tempo just as they did in the first half. It'd be big if Baylor can come out here, get a 3 and out, and establish their own tempo to start to play the second half by. Father Ryan's having a bit of substitution problems, but they are coming to the line. It appears as if Graham will be leading them. The handoff goes up the middle and is stopped up quick for a short gain of maybe 4 yards. A good first down play there for Father Ryan.
Yeah, just a straight dive. They come out protocol, come out with the same philosophy. We're going to grind this out and make this a long field position game.
Graham takes his team out of the huddle. Motion to the left. The screen pass over to the right, but it skips the receiver and is incomplete, bringing up a 3rd and 5 at the Father Ryan 25-yard line.
Yeah, they set motion one way and tried to throw back across, but he didn't get his feet set, and the ball promptly bounced to him, and that brings up a 3rd down and a big 3rd down in this second half.
This is a big play here. As we said, if Baylor can get this stop and set their own tempo, it will be a huge asset to this second half.
Let's go, Red.
Big play here, folks. Graham sets up under center. Snap is taken, draws back, looking over the left for the pass, taking it up the middle, he'll run it, he will get the first down and more. He's juking a few defenders, he's still going. Baylor, Mike Davis, the quarterback, finally brings him down all the way at the Red Raider 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's the danger of having a scrambling running quarterback. He dropped back the pass and the red seas parted and he took off and he made a very long game.
With his speed, he was able to evade a few defenders for Red Raiders as well. Just put a little juke move on and was able to go right around them. They were doing their good jobs of just breaking down and trying to make the tackle, but with speed like that and agility, he was able to just run right around them. Graham sets up under center, same formation in the Baylor territory. The handoff goes straight up the middle. Another shot at the ball. It's down, and it appears as if the Red Raiders might have fell on it.
Yes, sir. Red Raider ball. Boy, we needed that, man. What a around the ball's on the ground. The Red Raiders take over. What a great break.
Great play right there by the Red Raiders. That's the break that we've been looking for, possibly. We thought that Father Ryan was going to have another good drive here up that big run, but then first play, Father Ryan runs their usual dive play that they've become accustomed to, and the fumble pops out, and Baylor falls on it. Michael O'Connor will bring his team to the line. Two receivers to his left, one back. The handoff will go to George Porter up the left side, and he will get a good 6-yard gain. The flag is down, though, at the 40-yard line.
That was a nice gain. That looked more like George Porter, and he shot out of there like a cannon on a stretch play, and he gained about 6 yards. There's a penalty on the play.
So, discussing the call. That will be face mask on the defense.
Face mask against Father Ryan.
That will give Baylor an even greater gain right there.
That'll give us another Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10 via penalty, and we'll take it.
Two receivers to the right of O'Connor. George Porter is in the backfield. Under center is O'Connor. The handoff goes to the right for George Porter. Met by 2 or 3 Father Ryan defenders. Another flag is down.
The flag comes in there.
4-yard gain.
That's the slashing George, and George has come out with a head full of steam, and the offensive line have come out and is trying to establish the fact that we're going to be bold and run the football on you. Another face mask. And that'll be another Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10 via penalty, and we'll take it again.
Hey, however we can get those yards, we'll take them. Certainly helping us out right here. O'Connor has his team in the huddle, coming to the line. Isaac White enters the game. O'Connor under center, 2 receivers to his right, George Porter in the backfield. Takes the snap, handoff goes up the middle to Porter. He's got some room to run. Gets the first down. Now it'll be a Chattanooga Land Company first down for George Porter.
Yeah, George ran the ball hard there. And, not only is George proven to be an effective outside runner on the edge, but George ran in there big. He ran strong inside to get the first down.
This is a good drive so far.
Yes, sir, it is.
With a few good calls after we're definitely taking advantage of that turnover that we were able to get during the Father Ryan possession. O'Connor takes the snap. Handoff goes to Porter over the right side, taking it up the sideline. Another flag is down on the field.
That's almost 4 consecutive plays that the Laundry have come out on the field. And this is going to be a holding against the Red Raider.
First one goes against your Red Raiders first at the half. That will bring us back. That will be a big loss.
This will be a holding against Baylor.
That will bring the Red Raiders back to the Father Ryan 45-yard line, making it a first and about 25 yards. Wow.
Yeah, that was a big penalty.
That's a lot of real estate.
That is. Those holding penalties kill you, but hopefully we can make up some of it on this first down.
O'Connor under center. Pass goes over the right. Complete to Isaac White for a short gain, but he will go out of bounds and knocked out by the Father Ryan defenders at about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, when you got such a long yardage, you've got to chip away at it and put yourself in a reasonable position on third down to pick up the first down. There's just a little hitch pattern. He picked up about 6 yards, 5 yards.
Now 40-yard line. So a gain of about 5.
That will bring up 2nd and 18 for your Red Raiders.
Second down and 18.
O'Connor under center, 1 receiver at each side. One back in the backfield, that is George Porter. It's a fake handoff to George Porter. Pass over the right side.
There we go.
To Reggie Upshaw on the sideline. Down. It's very close to the first down. May have even gotten it.
That's still going to be short, Alex. As you know, you look at it about 9 yards short. It picked up about 8.
It's getting my...
Yeah, we were in
my lines
first and 30 yards. Yeah, I know. I understand.
So much yards we're gaining right here. It seems like we'd be down the first down, but after that holding penalty, we were pretty far back.
Now you're in a third down and long, but it's more manageable at 9 than 25.
Definitely.
This play is definitely in the playbook. Come on, Mike.
O'Connor jumps back, looking over the middle to pass. Reggie Upshaw over the right side, and it just floats high on O'Connor. Pass is incomplete to Reggie Upshaw. It'll bring up a 4th and 9 at the farther line, 32-yard line.
Yeah, it sailed on him.
9:23 left on the clock in this third quarter.
And this is going to be about a 46-yard attempt, Alex.
This will match Raphael's attempt from last week.
Actually, they're going to set it down. It'll be a 48-yard field goal. Be at the 38-yard line.
This will be a heck of a kick if Gaglianone is able to put it through the upright. The snap is back. The kick is up. And it appears as if it has a distance. And the kick is good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What a weapon.
What a kick.
What a weapon.
Gaglianone is able to put it through the uprights, giving New Red Raiders the 4-point lead. 10-6 is the lead. 9:17 left on the clock as Gaglianone will come back out to kick it off to Father Ryan.
Yeah, just a great snap and a great execution of the kick, and kid's got a strong leg, and what a great start to the second half for the Red Raiders.
Gaglianone has definitely proven his worth at the kicker position. Last week getting a 46-yard field goal right there, kicking about a 47-48 one, setting his career long.
Yeah, you got to give him 48 on that.
Yeah.
The ball was down on the 38-yard line. Now he should have his adrenaline. He kicked this thing through the end zone. And let us set up shop on defense and get those boys out of their 3 and out. I just feel like if we can put consecutive stops over and over and get our offense on the field in a regular manner, I think we can score a lot of points this second half.
It would seem so. Gaglianone sets up for the kick. He approaches the ball, and the kick is up, and that is deep. That will be a touchback. Father Ryan will set up on their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 9:17 left on the clock. 10-6 is the lead here for your Red Raiders. Father Ryan will come up to the line, setting up 1st and 10. It appears as if Stetsko will lead this drive for the Fighting Irish, as Graham has been commanding the offense recently. So Stetsko comes under center. Motion left. Handoff goes right up the middle. Stopped up short by the defensive line of Baylor for a gain of about 2 yards.
I tell you, it's not in there. It's not. You have a tough time. We got Speedy in Houston, and we've got Big Derek in there anchored down, and it's tough to run. It's tough sledding inside.
This D-line, the scheme that Bubba Burr has worked up has definitely proven to be effective with, as you said, the size with Max Jump, Will Thomas, and Derek Green, and then the speediness as well with Houston Clements playing nose guard. Stetsko bring his team to the line. He will call timeout as the delay of game was approaching him.
Yeah,
takes the timeout.
Had a little confusion there. They had players running 2 different directions, and the young quarterback thought it wise to call a timeout. As the crowd singing happy birthday, Alex, to someone. I don't know whose birthday it is, but somebody's singing it to him. And it's a human night, Alex. It's, the guys, so far we haven't had any issues with cramping, but it's extremely humid, and it just shows that our guys are fit. And both teams haven't had any incidents of cramps. Well conditioned, and just a good, hard league football game right now. It's exciting.
Just shows the preparation that both these teams has put into the game. I know just from watching as the Red Raiders, every time you drive past this football field, they're out here running and preparing, and it definitely shows on the football field. Stetzel takes his team up to the line. He will take the ball under center. The snap is back. The handoff is up the middle again. Another little dive play. Falls forward for a bit more yardage than they've been getting with that play. Falls forward for about 4 yards.
Yeah, it's just, another inside dive play, showing motion one way, running the ball back the other way, and, just some misdirection, but, it puts them in a 3rd down and 3, and, and hopefully we can get a hold here and put them in a punt formation.
That'd be big to have these first 2 possessions for Father Ryan stopped up short with 3 and outs. But this play will show. Stetzel under center sends his man in motion to the right. Another dive play right at the middle. He did not get that first down. Father Ryan stopped up short. That will bring up a 4th and short. Punt unit will come out.
That's just a great play by our front 7. The guys tried to hit the dive in there, and he read it, and he gave it, and our guys stopped him about 2 yards short, and that brings out the punt team. There's my man down there too, number 18. I'm telling you, he's gonna break one.
Jeffrey Bowens back to receive the punt. The snap is back. The punt is up. Almost blocked. Great punt high. Bowens gets a fair catch.
He ran into the kicker, Alex. The referee held it, and he thought about it, and our guy ran into him and held him up, but he thought twice about it, and he pulled the flag out, and it looked like it's going to be a running into the kicker. Definitely not a roughing the kicker.
Yeah, you're right there.
He tried everything he could to stop his momentum, and it's almost like he stopped, and his momentum just bumped into him, and, the referee saw fit to throw a running into the kicker on that, and they'll give Father Ryan a 1st down and 10.
Father Ryan will get the ball back after that penalty. They will set up shop. They will redo. That'll be a 1st down.
It will be a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty will give Father Ryan the 1st down. They will set up at their own 33-yard line after that new set of downs is given to them by the Baylor special teams.
That's a tough break, It's kind of, he did bump into him, and the referee saw fit to throw it. So, it's 1st and 10.
Stetzel under center. Snap is fumbled.
I think we got it.
Baylor might have held on, and they did. Baylor recovers their 2nd fumble of the night, taking over field position at the Father Ryan 33-yard line. Great play there.
Great break. He came out of the center, and he didn't have the exchange, and the ball kind of got kicked, I imagine, and the Red Raiders come up with another turnover. And hopefully we can get a big 7 out of this turnover.
Baylor will set up shop on the Father Ryan 33-yard line, 1st and 10. It is Tiano in at quarterback. In the shotgun, he will take the snap and hand it off to Houston Clements going up the middle, but the play is called short as the referee is called off.
Whistle stops play.
A delay of game, I imagine. Dead ball, false start.
False start on Baylor. That will be a 5-yard penalty, bringing up 1st and 15 from the Father Ryan 38-yard line.
Now 15 yards to go.
We've got to keep this momentum going. You know, we can't have these penalties that kill our momentum, and, you know, we've got to keep it going. We've got to get positive yards.
Tiano in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hand off to Clements up the middle, gets back to the line, to the original line of scrimmage for about a 4.5-yard gain.
Yeah, he picked up about 4 on that. He twirled and twitched and picked up about 4 on that, and there was a lot of stuff inside of there, and wasn't a big hole in there, and Houston got what he could on that play. Actually, a loss of 2 on the play.
Wow.
Well, that was a penalty. He's missing the penalty.
Yeah, that was a penalty on the play, so we were 5 yards back, so we gained about 3 yards on the play. 2nd and 12. Tiano gives the handoff to Porter up the middle. He's got some room to run. Eventually held up by the Father Ryan defenders at about the 29-yard line.
Yeah, you know, George, like I say, he hit it in there in the seam, and he slashed in there, and he was about 1 step, you know, 1 tackle from breaking that thing.
29-yard line.
Yeah, Porter starting to look like his original self. In the first half, we were worrying about his ankle. It appears as if he was hesitating to put weight on it, but he's not showing that here in the second half. He's coming out, hitting holes hard, and showing us that he is his normal self. Tiano alone in the backfield, 2 receivers to his left, 2 receivers to his right.
There could be something big up top.
Drops back in the pocket.
There it
pass
is.
over the right side. Complete to Red Drexler. And that will be complete for the Chattanooga Land Company. First down at the Father Ryan 21-yard line.
Hey, he hooked up with Upshaw. Upshaw ran a little hitch and turned around, and Tiano threw it on time, and hit him right between number 7 for Chattanooga Land Company. 1st and 10, Alex.
Great pass there by Nick Tiano.
And that was a great play. That was a sharp play.
Great route run by Reggie Upshaw. As you said it, just good all-around play there to get the first down. 1st and 10, Red Raiders will set up on the Father Ryan 22-yard line. Tiano in the backfield, 2 backs at each side, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff is given to Houston Clements up the middle, running hard for a short gain right up the middle.
Yeah, you know, just a little option in there, and you know, and he gave it to Houston, and you know, the next time he might pull that thing. There was a lot of room outside on there between Tiano and George.
Tiano brings his team to the line. 2nd and 8. The Raiders will set up. 5 minutes left on the clock and ticking. Same formation. Tiano takes the snap. Handoff is given to Porter up the middle. He's running forward for a few yards. Not able to get many yards, maybe 2 or 3 right there. That will bring up 3rd and about 5 as the Red Raiders prepare for this smackdown.
Father Rod said, you know, we having a hard time running inside, and you guys are going to have a difficult running inside on us as well.
Third down rather, it's on 6.
3rd and 6, the Red Raiders will set up on the inside the red zone of Father Ryan. Definitely in field goal range for Gaglianone. Tiano definitely wants to put it in here for 6.
I've got Upshaw shaded again, almost double covered, safeties over the top. Tiano, there he is.
Pass is
There's got to be interference. There we go.
It's right there.
Yes, that's got to be interference.
Dragged down by the defender. The definite pass was attempted over the middle. Not sure exactly who it was attempted to. Maybe Chandler Gallagher, number 19, and the ball was nowhere close because Chandler Gallagher was just pulled down by the defender. Definite pass interference right there.
Well, the young man, probably his coach is glad that he did that instead of give up a touchdown.
Yeah, very true.
But that should give us a Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10, Alex.
I'm sorry. Okay, that's my fault. I'll just give it to him one day.
So it's a 1st and goal for them around the 9-yard line.
Tiano sets up first and goal on the Father Ryan 9 after the pass interference over the middle. Handoff is given to Houston Clemens up the middle, running hard, getting all the way down to the Father Ryan 5-yard line.
And he's just fighting, he's just a little handoff to the left side, and Houston was fighting for every inch, and he looked like he picked up about 5 yards on the play.
Good run there by Clements. Always a hard run when you give it to him.
That'd be big to get 6 here, my man.
Tiano sets up under center. One receiver to each side, two backs behind him. Handoff's given to Clements right up the middle. Oh, just falls short. That play will be downed at the half-yard line. It has to be. Clements just tripped up, and if he had been able to keep his feet, he may have been able to get in that.
Yeah, just a trap play. Just a quick trap play in there, man, and he got it down to about the 1-yard line, and we got 2 cracks at it down here on the 1-yard line, Alex. I mean, we less than a yard. But let's put it in right here on this down.
3rd and 1. Red Raiders set up on the half-yard line. Tiano goes for it.
Yes, sir, Raider. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Alex. A little breathing room, my man. Finally, we get a chance to breathe.
That will give your Red Raiders the 16-6 lead here with 2:55 left on the clock in the 3rd quarter.
That was just our guys coming off the football and wanting to put the ball in the end zone, and what a great drive by the offensive line.
Tiano just followed his center and put the ball in the end zone. Good play right there.
6'4", and just laid over the top into the end zone.
Gaglianone comes in for the attempted PAT.
Official timeout.
Official timeout is called on the field.
Number 15, Kellen Wagner, shaking up on that play.
O'Connor to hold.
Rafael Gaglianone will test the extra point. Michael O'Connor will hold.
The PAT is up, and it is good. Solid PAT right there. After the touchdown there by Nick Tiano, both quarterbacks getting, Michael O'Connor and Nick Tiano getting running touchdowns on the night. O'Connor's was about a 10-yard run. Tiano getting the half-yard quarterback sneak right there, but hey, both count 6 points. both have done a great job tonight.
That's for sure, and that, just like I told you leading into the 3rd quarter, this offense needed possessions, and and we've gotten quite a few more possessions this half, and I think if we keep getting possessions, we'll keep scoring, because I don't think they'll be able to stop us when we get our multiple offense rolling.
Gaglianone waiting the whistle so he may kick off the ball.
The referee had the ball. It was very hard to kick it off without it.
Rafael Gaglianone will kick off for the team to receive on the bottom line, and Rafael Hopkins.
Rafael awaiting the whistle. There it is. Approaching the ball, and the kick is up. It's a low one, but it is deep. Matt
he let him come out. It looked like he was in there.
It did touch the end zone. It appeared from up here, but he will take the run back, and he is just scrambling around, running horizontally and not getting much yards. He is able to get it all the way out to the Father Ryan 22-yard line just about, and Father Ryan will set up 1st and 10.
Yeah, it's not much going to happen east to west, and on those kickoffs, and us coaches, they much prefer you take the ball and run the ball upfield and get what you can. There's not much real estate east and west.
Yeah.
Well, actually, they set it down on the 20.
It appeared as if he had gotten a few more yards than that, but the referee spotted at the 20, so just as good as a touchback. Maybe they didn't end up calling it. No. It did appear.
You know what? They might have did, because it appeared to me that he was in the end zone.
Maybe a referee overruled it after the play or something along that nature, but either way, Father Ryan will set up at their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 2:43 left on the clock. 17-6 is the lead for your Red Raiders. Father Ryan's going to have to come back here with some points if they want to get back in this ballgame. Baylor has been showing great tempo. Their offense has been getting great production, and the defense has been doing outstanding. 1 3 and out, and then they got a turnover last possession. But Father Ryan did get a big play, and then one unfortunate play for them, and Baylor gets the ball. So look for Father Ryan to do something here. The handoff, the pitch is given to Father Ryan, man in motion to the left, but does not get far. Maybe a yard gain, not much there, as the attempted run gets stopped up quick at the line.
Hey, Alex, they had that one snuffed out. All 11 guys, when the motion man come in, you know, they obviously have seen enough film to know that that was going to be a sweep, and man, the guys got up the field really quick on that one. That's another great job of scouting by the staff, and it'd be a loss of about a yard on the play. There's a penalty. Penalty on the play, Alex.
Penalty on Father Ryan will bring them back all the way to their own 10-yard line. That will bring up a 1st and 20. Offsides is the call.
I don't think that was an offside. That was a 10-yard penalty.
Father Ryan will set back up after the penalty on their 10-yard line. Handoff goes up the middle and stopped up quick. He's tripped by a lineman, it appeared, as he tried to jump to hurdle the line, but he's tripped up and falls forward for about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, you know, nothing doing inside, and you know, they got themselves in a long down and distance, and and our guys are playing, base football, and it's hard for an option team. Our guys need to be watching, for pass on these next couple of downs.
Second down at 18.
Father Ryan will come up to the line. Second down and 18. 1:45 on the clock and ticking. Snap is back. Handoff up the middle again.
There you go.
Nothing gaining again. Maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, they continuing to run the option game. I don't know if he's being pre-called or if he's reading it or not, but they continue to give it to the dive man.
He gets it up to the 15-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 15.
I will bring up a 3rd and very long 1 minute, 15 seconds on the clock, ticking down. 17-6 is the score.
Right now, you need to watch the screen, the draw, and the down and distance. Play action shouldn't have any effect. So watch something in the nature of a screen or a draw on this play.
Quarterback drops back, passes over the middle. It is complete. Very close to the first down. He's fighting to get forward, and he does fall forward for Father Ryan. First down. Really a great play there by the quarterback to get that pass in there, and then another great play by the wide receiver to get that first down.
He made a great throw. I mean, that was the first time to seeing him throw the ball vertically down the field that way, and the young man showed a sign of a really good arm, and the receiver fought. He caught it short, but he fought to get the first down, and what a great play by Father Ryan.
First and 10 at the 31.
Father Ryan will bring up 1st and 10, their own 31-yard line. 35 seconds left on the clock. Maybe 1 or 2 plays left before they bring this one into the 4th quarter. Dropping back in the pocket, looking over the right, the deep pass. Landry Taylor was uncovered, but the pass was far out of bounds, uncatchable ball.
Yeah, his best friend was the sideline there, the receiver, the defensive back. He funneled him into the sideline, and all he could do was throw it into the stand. You got to bring a 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 by the Irish.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. 23 seconds left on the clock.
We just got to stay disciplined and stay at home and keep doing what we're doing.
Exactly. Setting up on their own 31-yard line. Father Ryan takes a snap. Hand up goes right up the middle. Wow. That was stopped up quicker than ever. But that was no gain right there. Clock continues to tick down. That might take us into the second half. 10 seconds
Well, that'll take us in the 4th quarter, it looks like,
yeah,
Alex.
4th quarter.
They're not in any hurry. Like a referee stopped it.
Stopped it. That's an official timeout.
Man, that had to be Big Derek Green, man. He ran it right to the left side and whack. You could hear it all the way up in the press box, and what a great defensive play.
Yeah, that play went nowhere. It was quickly stopped up by 2 Raider defenders.
And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter, my man. Yes, indeed.
That will end the third quarter here at Heywood Stadium. Your Baylor Red Raiders have the lead 17-6 over the Father Ryan Fighting Irish. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back for fourth quarter action. Welcome back, Red Raider fans, to fourth quarter action here from the Baylor Broadcasting Network at Heywood Stadium. Your Red Raiders have the 17-6 lead over the Fighting Irish of Father Ryan. Father Ryan has the ball on their own 31-yard line. It is 3rd and 11. Father Ryan going left to right on the radio dial. Snap is back, dropping back in the pocket, passes over the right, incomplete, just overthrown, pass right through the receiver's hands, and an incomplete. That will bring up a 4th and long punt unit comes on the field, and Baylor will return possession.
Yeah, just they ran a crossing route, which wouldn't have netted him much yardage at all, and he overthrew it anyway. But that brings out the punt unit, and another good job by the Baylor Red Raider defense.
Great coverage there, definitely, Daryl. Punt unit is out for Father Ryan.
Give my man Jeff a chance.
Great punt is up. No one will catch it for the Red Raiders. And it is down at the Baylor 24-yard line. The Red Raiders will set up 1st and 10.
I'll tell you what, Alex, they've got a great punter just like we do. That young man, definitely, field position, he's keeping the Red Raiders in check with a great leg, and what a great weapon for Father Ryan.
Yeah, he's had a few great punts tonight. Nate Ciano will bring the Red Raiders to the line, setting up shop for his... He's had a great night so far. He's already got one running touchdown and definitely going to try and take the Red Raiders down the field and get his second of the night. Tiano in the shotgun, 2 backs, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. The snap is back. Handoff is up the middle to George Porter, carrying a few defenders and falls forward for 4 or 5 yards.
I like that first down play. George is continuing to get 4 and 5 yards on first down, and we've had penalties that have set us back. Hopefully we won't get one this time, and we're in a good down and distance on second down, and hopefully we can continue to pick up first down yards like that.
Second and 6 for your Red Raiders. Tiano sets up in the same formation to the left. Snap is back. Tiana fakes the handoff up the middle. Pass is attempted over to the left side. Just overthrown to Reggie Upshaw. Reggie Upshaw had to evade the defender. The defender had a good position on to get the interception, but unfortunately he is unable to get it.
That was a very dangerous pass, and play action and threw it out. Upshaw's is about 6'6", and thankfully for that, because they had good coverage out there on the perimeter.
That will bring up a 3rd and long for your Red Raiders. 6 yards to go to the first down. Ball is spotted at the Baylor 28-yard line. 10:56 left in the fourth quarter. Tiano in the shotgun alone, 2 receivers to each side.
We need to convert on this one.
Snap is back. Tiano drops back, looking over the middle.
There. He was there.
He was there. Jeffrey Bowens was open with the pass. The pass is just a step or two behind him, and that will be incomplete. Bringing up the 4th down, and the punt unit will come out on the field.
He catches that when he's still running.
Yep.
He had broken free, and he had a lot of green ahead of him, and he just threw it on the wrong side of him. And, just another miscommunication there, by the quarterback.
Jump will come in to get his 4th punt of the night, I believe. He's been doing a great job tonight. Have to see if he can continue his success. The snap is back, a good snap. Jump sets up for the punt. It's a high one. Good distance, and the fair catch is called. And it was touched, but it gets away from him, and he will have to return it.
Well, you can't return a muff punt. I mean, he muffed it, and he recovered it once he touched it again.
Okay.
It's dead there.
So Father Ryan will take over at their own 25-yard line. A very successful punt there from Ian Jump. Another one to add to his record tonight.
That's the thing that a punt returner first and foremost has got to do. You got to field it cleanly. You got to be able to catch it before you do anything with it. All right, D, here we go.
Have to see if this defense can prove themselves. Once again, they've been doing so great so far in the second half, not allowing any points, and really just not allowing Father Ryan to get much success. They put together one solid drive in this second half, and there's been a 3-and-out and turnover. Father Ryan comes to the line. Stetsko is under center. Snap is back. He drops back in the pocket. He's going to have to scramble to his right, and is brought down by Jalen Simmons, a sack for the loss of 2.
Yes, sir. What a nice play by Jalen, the quarterback. He forced him to step up into the pocket, then pursued him down from the backside and made the sack. What a great defensive play by Jalen.
Great play there by linebacker Jalen Simmons to record the sack. 2nd and 11 will be the down. 10-10 on the clock and ticking. Father Ryan sets up on the 25-yard line. Going left to right on the radio dial. Stetsko under center. Stacked in the box. The handoff goes right up the middle, but it goes nowhere once again.
I'm telling you, man, that that dive is not there, and like I say, I'm not sure if it's predetermined or if he's reading it. If he's reading it, he's definitely not making the right decision.
Houston Clements dives through the offensive line right there and gets that. He gets the initial hit right there and just takes him down. A great play. Just met at the line of scrimmage, and ball goes nowhere.
I'm telling you,
long.
Big Derek Green is a force inside, and they haven't been able to get any movement on him, and they continue to try to test him, and he's passing every test.
Stetsko under center.
Time stopped on the field. Delay of game
on Father Ryan. That will be a 5-yard penalty. Bring them back even further for a longer 3rd down. That'll be about 3rd and 16.
Well, let's dial up some pressure on this play, and like I say, the danger of the type of offense that they run is the quarterback leaking out and running, and a draw play, and of course the last time he made a big throw on a long 3rd down. So let's dial up a little heat on it this time.
Stetsko drops back for the pass. Looking over to the left side. Passes up deep. Davis is in coverage, and great play there. Davis knocks the ball down, and that will be an incomplete pass, bringing up a 4th and long. The punt unit will come out, and they will return possession.
That thing hung up there for a long time.
Yes, it did.
And Mike knocked it down to the ground. I'm telling you, Alex, I'm looking and 41 plays for 129 yards Father Ryan has, and man, that on any given day, that's great defensive effort.
Yeah.
solid tonight.
Baylor line setting up the punt from their own 5-yard line. The punt is away. So, wow.
Man, that kid's got a leg, man.
There will be no return on that punt. Good bounce for Baylor. That will stop at about the Baylor 37-yard line. Baylor will set up 1st and 10 as they try to tack on some more points and maybe seal this game.
Yeah, this young man is one of the best punters that I've seen in a while. And like I say, you're not going to get great field position when you got a great punter, but the Red Raiders have set up shop on the 37-yard line. Now, if we can put together a sustained drive right here and eat clock and hopefully come away with some points here.
Who's out of quarterback? I think that's Michael O'Connor in a quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is back. Porter gets the handoff up the middle. Keep moving his feet. Gets a lot of yards. He will fall forward for close to the Chattanooga Land Company first down. I believe he just got it by just a hair.
Yeah, it's just one of these games that you've got to grind it out. And, and George is hanging in there, and he picked up the Chattanooga Land Company first down. And George, you can just tell the maturity. George has matured a lot, and he's playing well this season.
Yeah, this might be a good drive for the Red Raiders to keep it on the ground. If George Porter's having success like that, we maybe keep it on the ground and get just a big chunk of that clock.
That's a good call, Alex. Let's see.
O'Connor in the shotgun. 2 backs each side, 2 receivers right, 1 to his left. Porter gets another hand up the middle, but is stopped up very quickly by the farther line, defensive line, just at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just a little midline, hit it in there, and Father Ryan played off their blocks really well and, and stuffed it at the line of scrimmage, basically for no gain.
Baylor will set up 2nd and 10 on their own 47-yard line, 8:02 and ticking. 17-6 is the lead. O'Connor sets up in the shotgun, same formation. Handoff is given to Houston Clemens at the middle. Good run. Goes ahead. Falls forward for about 6, maybe 7 yards. Good run down 2nd down. That'll bring up a 3rd and short.
Yep, there's Houston again, elbows and knees and everything in there. And just, the guy gets, every ounce out of his ability. And what a tremendous young man.
That will set up a 3rd and 4, it appears. O'Connor will set up in the same formation once again there into Father Ryan territory at the 47-yard line. O'Connor in the shotgun, gets the snap, play is called dead by the officials, and that will be a delay of game on Michael O'Connor.
Yeah, those things, like I say, those things hurt your drive, and you get a little rhythm going, and those things, hinder your rhythm, and that, and hopefully those things, as we continue to move on into the conference, we've got to correct those things. We've got to be able to sustain these drives.
That will bring up a 3rd and 9 for the Red Raiders back into their own territory at the 48-yard line, I do believe.
And once again, we're going to have to call timeout. We're having a difficult time getting in and out of the huddle, and the Red Raiders come to the sideline. 7:11 left to go in the game. Red Raiders leading 17-6 over Father Ryan. I just saw a score. My brother told me that I think Innsworth beat McCauley, 47 to 10. So Innsworth, mighty Innsworth comes to town and puts a pretty good whooping on the Blue Tornadoes. And Innsworth is playing well, and we'll see them 2 weeks from now over in Nashville, and we've got to get some things worked out, and you definitely don't want to give those guys penalties and make mistakes, and but I'm sure we'll get these things tightened up and coached up and be ready to go here.
If we go in there with, as you said, if things are tightened up, we are going to give Innsworth a great game. But if we go in there and are having penalties and just are not playing at our top level, things could get messy.
Yeah, well, they're too good a football team, and You know, we got NBA next week, and, you know, we just want to keep getting better every week, Alex. As the Raiders place 3rd and 10.
O'Connor in the under center gives the handoff to Mike Davis running up the middle. Very hard run. Takes down a few Father Ryan defenders and takes it to about the Father Ryan 45-yard line. They'll bring up a 4th and short.
Yeah, it looks like the punt team is coming out.
So it's got short of the first down.
And you hear a few oohs and ahs from the crowd. Right now we want to go 1-0 in the conference and win this football game.
Ian Jump will try to set up and punt the ball try to pin Father Ryan within their own 10-yard line. That's a fake. He got it. Will be successful. Corn Jumper takes the run. He's still on his feet. Still running. 20. Breaks within the 20-yard line. Great 4th down conversion right there. Converted for the Chattanooga Company first down.
You kind of could feel that, a great opportunity, where the ball was set up field position-wise. You didn't lose much if you didn't make it, but the seas parted and we picked up the Chattanooga Land Company 1st and 10. What another great call.
Sit there. O'Connor will set up at the Father Ryan on the 17-yard line, giving the handoff up the middle to George Porter, falling forward for about a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, we'll take it. George is stuck on that number 4, Alex, and
we'll take that though.
Yeah, 4 times 3, equals 12, doesn't it? That's the first down, and we'll take it a little bit, about 4.5 yards. Let's keep pounding it in there.
O'Connor sets up on the Father Ryan 13-yard line. O'Connor will take it for himself, bring it over the left side. He fights forward for the Chattanooga Land Company first down.
Yeah, you've been giving it, and he finally pulls it, and he picks up about 5 or 6 yards for a 1st and goal for the Red Raiders.
It is 1st and goal, Red Raiders on the 5.
1st and goal from the 5.
The Red Raiders can punch in a touchdown right here that might seal up the victory.
Yeah, that could, Alex. We could slam the door right here, I think, with a touchdown.
1st and 10 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Clements gets the handoff right at the middle. Jumps off a defender and gets in the end zone for the Red Raider touchdown.
He ran over the defender. He spun, he twisted, and he fell into the end zone for 6 points. That young man is a tough kid, man. I'm telling you. Little diminutive Houston Clements. He gets every ounce out of his size, and just a tough, gritty kid that can turn around and play nose guard on defense, and he's just a tough kid, a wrestler, that, and just a tough kid, man. And what a great hard run there on the goal line.
Yaguinone comes in to attempt the PAT, and wow, that one went pretty far, but it went through the uprights either way, and that will lengthen the score. 24-6 is the lead here for your Red Raiders over the Fighting Irish of Father Ryan. 5:05 left in the 4th quarter, and after Houston Clements' touchdown, we might be able to say that, as you said, Baylor slams the door on Father Ryan right there, but still want to come in here and get a big defensive stand. If we can get this last stand, it's going to be sealed up.
Yeah, right now we've got 50 plays at 220 yards, and we're averaging about 4 yards a play, and right now Father Ryan is at 41 plays for 129 yards. It's just been a tough football game, and I got to give Father Ryan credit, man. They come in here and they stood toe-to-toe with us, and played a good, tough football game.
Gaglianone places the ball. Whistle is blown. Gaglianone kicks the ball off, and it's a touchback. Father Ryan will set up on the 20-yard line as they try to get something going. 5:05 left on the clock. You got to think here, if they can't get anything going, this might be the end of the story for tonight here. For
Yeah,
Father Ryan.
time's kind of running out, and
Yep.
and that's the thing about an option-oriented football team, man. There's not a lot of big plays, in your playbook, running the option, and hopefully the Red Raiders, knowing the situation and the down and distance in the score, be prepared on defense.
Do have their passing quarterback in. That's Stetzel. Under center. Motion left. Handoff's given right up the middle. Going nowhere once again. Baylor's trying to strip the ball in there. Colton Jumper, I saw, was hacking at the arms, and it just goes nowhere right up the middle.
Basically, the defensive linemen are meeting them at the mesh point, and, the quarterback could hardly even, pull the ball. I think he was trying to pull it, but the defensive lineman had made contact, and, our guys are just, to be honest, dominating up front in the defensive line, just to be frank about it.
Stetzel comes to the line, two receivers to his right, one to his left. Motion left, handoff's given up the middle once again, and once again, the ball goes nowhere.
Yeah, that's, like I say, that's the tough part. I played in a system in high school, and we had great running backs, but when we got behind, it's hard to catch up, running that type of offense.
Father Ryan will set up third and long. Baylor can get this stop right here. Most likely just go into a clock-consuming play, bunch of clock-consuming plays, and hope to just eat down the clock to where we can just call this one get the W down. And the pass is complete over the middle. Landry Taylor was in coverage, and the pass is complete for the first down of Father Ryan, bringing the ball to the 32-yard line. That will set up 1st and 10. That play on third down.
That was a nice conversion. That was a nice play, a well-designed play. The young man sprinted out, and he hooked up with the receivers right at the first down mark and got a first down.
Keeps Father Ryan in the game.
Father Ryan's fighting. It's definitely a much improved football team, and
The run tries to go up the middle, and once again, as the story of the night has been, the dive play that Father Ryan is attempting up the middle is just going nowhere. That will bring up a 2nd and 10 with Father Ryan.
Yeah, like I say, we controlling the line of scrimmage, and and they keep running it in there. Let's let this clock keep kicking down. 2:52 and counting.
Father Ryan will set up 2nd and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Stetzel under center. Motion right. Stetzel fakes the hand up in the middle. Looking right for the pass. He's going to have to scramble. He's got some yards, got some room to run, and gets all the way down to the Father Ryan 39-yard line. Not good enough for the first down, but a good run there.
Right. We had him initially, and our guy had him dead right in a sack and just ran right over the top of him, and the young man pulled the ball down and picked up about 7 yards on the play. Just a good athletic play by the quarterback.
Yep. Father Ryan moving left to right on the radio dial. 2:24 left on the clock. 3rd and 3 is the down. 24-6 is the lead for your Red Raiders. Stetzel under center. Handoff goes right at the middle. Trying to get that first down, and they may have gotten it that time.
I think he's going to be a wee bit short.
They're calling him down. That will be a first down.
Well, there we go. I can't see.
There's a big pile down there. We won't hold you to that one.
All right, it's 1st and 10. But the good thing is 1st and 10, and Wade didn't play, and the clock is ticking down 2 minutes and counting.
Father Ryan's not moving with any urgency, and it doesn't appear so far. They're still calling the huddle. Motion goes left. Stetzel drops back in motion to his left. The pass is complete on the left side. the receivers trying to get to the first down, and may have gotten it with forward motion, but Baylor defenders bring him back over the first down.
Yeah, forward momentum is going to give him the first down, and, just flooded the field over there and threw, and the young man picked up the first down, and
that'll be another first down for Father Ryan. They're now starting to move with some urgency as they get into Baylor territory, getting all the way down into the Baylor 47-yard line, 1:30 on the clock and ticking.
You got to give it to them. These young men coming, they fighting to the finish.
Yep, they're not giving up. As you saw last week with Bradley Sitchell. Motion right, handoff goes up the middle again. And goes for nothing.
Yeah, initially he should have gave it. He misread that. I mean, he had some good yardage and he decided to keep it this time and ended up gaining about 1 yard on the play.
That'll be a 2nd and 9 from the Baylor 46-yard line. That will get the clock into the 1 minute mark, 55 seconds and counting. Clock is just continuing to go down, and it is just hurting Father Ryan. Stat School takes the snap, passes attempted over the middle, and is complete to the receiver at the Baylor 32-yard line. That will bring up a 1st and 10 for Father Ryan with 37 seconds left on the clock.
This young man is showing flashes of having a good arm, and that's another good toss. Picked up the first down, and the clock continues to tick.
Yep. 30 seconds left on the clock now. Father Ryan might be able to get down and put maybe a field goal or maybe one touchdown left on this clock, but I
want
think
to keep them under 200 yards. They had 178, and we want the D to keep them under 200 yards.
Stetzel drops back in the pocket, moving to his right. Pressure is on. He's going to keep it for himself. He's going to have to scramble, trying to follow a defender. He's got good yards, and he will get it down, maybe getting the first.
There's flags everywhere. Flags flying from everywhere.
3 flags down on the field, right in the same place. That flag will be on Father Ryan.
And that will negate that run.
Yep. It's unfortunate. 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds left on the clock. So that will do it, folks. Your Red Raiders get the victory in here in Week 3. Action, first division win for the Red Raiders, 24-6. They cap it off versus the Father Ryan Fighting Irish.
I think they're going to give them one more play, Alex.
Yeah, one more play Father Ryan will be able to get. But no way they're going to be able to come back in this one with the time allotted.
I don't know what the discussion is.
Yep.
I think they haven't marked the penalty off yet. There they go. Personal foul against the Red Raiders.
Personal foul against Baylor.
Now they're marking it off
So the 15 yards
against Father Ryan.
And then 15 yards will go against Baylor. So I believe those penalties will just negate each other.
Be marked off against Baylor.
Yeah, you remember them last week. 15 one way and 15 the other way.
It's a similar circumstance.
And you're right back at the same spot.
So Father Ryan will get the first down there, setting up at the Baylor 15-yard line. Great drive they put together for this last drive, but it's just too little too late. And Father Ryan is just has this great drive. If they'd been able to do this the entire game, they would have given Baylor a lot better of a game. But unfortunately, we're not able to. And
we're going to be stingy. We don't want them to score, Alex. We don't want them to
throws
score.
Up and every out of complete, and Baylor will secure the victory 24-6 here at Heywood Stadium. Week 3, 3-0. Your Red Raiders are now in 1-0 in the division. Big win here tonight. The Red Raiders just cement this season so far and just let the city know that we're in it to win it.
Absolutely, man. You know, we take them one game at a time, and and right now we 3-0, and hopefully each week we gonna continue to get better, and and keep shoring up these things that we know that are correctable, and just keep we want to put together a whole football game, and once we put a whole football game together, I think we could be a pretty dadgum good football team.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Daryl. We've still got those little things to work on, as we do every week, but with the games coming up, next week we're still at home. We've got NBA at home. That will be at 8 o'clock again, another late game here at Heywood Stadium. Baylor Broadcasting Network will cover that one on the radio and on the internet as we are here at Heywood Stadium, but that will be one heck of a game. I believe that will be Baylor's first true testament as to whether or not this team has a legitimate chance at the state title this year. That will be a big game and a fun one to watch.
That will be tough because, I saw an earlier score where Brentwood and Brentwood was winning 7-0, and, they're battling. And I know NBA is, I've listened this evening, they've got a defense out of this world, and Coach Marty Uverod is a friend of mine over there and a teammate and ex-teammate in college, and, they've got a good football team. They played Trinity, Kentucky, within 3 points, but, I know we're going to go to work this week, and the coaching staffs are going to prepare and put together a great game plan, and we're going to give these guys a go, man. And I tell you what, the great thing is we got them over here at Heywood Stadium.
Yep.
And, we're going to fight. We're going to send 11 out there, Alex.
No doubt about it. Folks, that will wrap it up here at Heywood Stadium. Before we wrap it up, we want to remind you that tonight's post-game show is brought to you by Crust Pizza. Has all that cheering made you hungry? Then stop by either downtown on South Broad Street or right down Single Mountain Road in Red Bank for a post-game bite. Crust offers a variety of cracker-thin-style pizzas along with an array of fresh salads and delicious pasta dishes and the most affordable beer list in town. Open till 11 p.m., Crust is the perfect post-game venue for Red Raider fans, both young and old. To cap off the night, we want to bring in the Darryl White Athletic Training Tough Player of the Game. The Darryl White Tough Player of the Game is brought to you by Darryl White Athletic Training. If you want to develop your athletic ability or don't have athletic ability and you'd like to develop it, call Darryl White Athletic Training, where first we sacrifice, then we excel. Call 423-838-0054. Darryl, it's really just been a good all-around game for the Red Raiders here tonight. I'm just kind of perplexed as to who to give this one to. Do you have any opinions?
Yeah, Alex, I watched the game, and this game was won up front in the trenches, and all night long with Father Ryan trying to run the dive play inside on the option, and they kept running into Derek Green, and Derek Green anchored the front wall of this defense, and Derek was immovable in there, and they couldn't get the dive. The option is predicated around being able to get good yardage on the dive and the read plays and the lead plays up front, and Derek was having nothing of that as all the front three were. But I just noticed that Derek stood out tonight, and Derek played a tremendous game, and my vote goes for Derek Green.
All right, Darryl, I trust your opinion, and Derek Green will receive the Darryl White Tough Player of the Game here tonight versus Father Ryan. Congratulations, Derek. And folks, that will wrap it up here tonight at Heywood Stadium. Your Baylor Red Raiders seal off the victory. That moves them to 3-0, 1-0 in the division. First division game tonight, and we get the victory. Huge. Next week's broadcast will be here at Heywood Stadium, live on the internet and the radio at kickoff at 8 o'clock. We will start at 7:40. Can't wait to see you there, folks. It's been a good night and a good football game.
Yes, it have, Alex, and just thank all of our sponsors and all of our listeners and all the way across in West Tennessee to Knoxville and Ole Miss, and just thank you for all your support. And and we're 3-0, and we're getting better every week, and we're going to put together a great game plan for NBA and be ready for a good conference game. And this will be a true sign of where we are at, because the NBA brings in a tough football team, and we'll be ready next week, Alex.
Definitely. Good night, folks.
Peace.
Good job, buddy.
Good game.
Good job.
That was all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. God.
Very good experience. Thank you for offering me this.
No problem. Thank you.
Tell me if I have another question.
Thank you. Will do.
Thank you. You are going to transport this with the TV or the radio?
It'll be on the internet. It was already on the radio. It was on the radio.
It was already on the radio?
Yeah.
What about the video camera?
Man,
It was on the internet.
buddy, you know
That
what?
was on the internet.
I always know that, man. You do a great job, too, dude.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Thank you so much.
May the force be with you.
Thank you. Daryl.
Dale?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Man.
Yoda.
Okay, Yoda.
May the force be with you.
Hey, it is, baby.
Tell me if I have another opportunity.
Will do.
That would be excellent interesting.
Man, that man hungry, ain't he?
Oh, you.
That man won't take his thing over any apple.
He's a talker.
Yeah. Where are you from? Japan?
Asian.
Asia, okay.
That's what I say.